Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Brendan Santo now missing for more than 3 weeks. What MSU is saying about the cameras that weren't working on campus that could have provided clues about his disappearance.
Don't get used to these temperatures. The local forecaster is tracking big changes moving in.
We're going to begin with disturbing new information about the man now wanted in connection with the shooting death of a Detroit mother. Off the top at 11, the mother of two was shot and killed this morning shortly after dropping her two children off at school.
45-year-old David Hammond is being called a person of interest in her death. Tonight, we're learning he was recently freed on bond after being charged with domestic violence involving the victim. Victor Williams is live at Detroit Police Headquarters tonight with the latest. Victor.
Yes, Kimberly and Devin, you can only imagine what the pain and you can really only imagine the pain that this family is going through after all of this has happened. We know that chaplains with DPD have been working their best trying to support this family at this rough time. But as it turns out, there may have been red flags popping up all along.
As a mom, as a daughter, it's very heartbreaking, very traumatic.
It was not an easy task for DPD chaplain Yolanda Stinson to be consoling the family of 40-year-old mother of two who was gunned down in her own driveway around 9 a.m. Wednesday morning.
This family now has to deal with this mother, this sister, this daughter, this precious friend is not with us for Thanksgiving, 1 week away.
Police have identified the victim's boyfriend for the past 9 months, 45-year-old David Ariel Hammond, as a person of interest. We're told he was arraigned on charges including domestic violence, felonious assault, home invasion, and arson involving the victim, but was free because of a bond he was given 2 weeks ago. The victim was actually supposed to be testifying against him in court, but never did.
The only degree of closure we can bring this family at this point is to get this person off the street.
The victim had just dropped off her children ages 11 and 15 at school. We're told as soon as she pulled back into the driveway, that's when the shooter came up from behind, shooting her dead right on the spot with a semi-automatic weapon. Ceasefire Detroit community organizer Quincy Smith says it was a major heartache for everyone who had to witness the scene unfolding.
It's not just trauma for the family, it's community trauma. The entire neighborhood was affected.
Thank God if there's any glimmer of light that the children were not there to see this and that they were not in that vehicle.
And chaplains are saying that they'll continue to support this family in any way that they can. If you just so happen to cross this man, Mr. Hammond, you're asked to call police and not approach him because remember, he is believed to be armed and dangerous. Victor Williams, Local 4.
So disturbing. Okay. Victor, thanks.
Governor Whitmer is encouraging all eligible Michiganders to get their booster shot amid these alarming new COVID numbers. The state is reporting 14,561 new cases over the past 2 days, so the average standing at 7,280 cases per day. The 7-day average has nearly doubled to more than 7,300 cases. That's the highest average ever recorded since the pandemic began. We've also lost another 242 Michigan lives, 177 of that count coming from a Vital Records review. Detroit Public Schools Community District moving to remote learning on 3 Fridays in December due to the rise in cases.
All right, temperatures getting into the 60s today.
Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe a while before we see that again, Paul.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this cold front came blasting through this evening, and let's just show you what it did. Let's take Howell, where from 6 to 7 o'clock, it was still in the upper 50s. You could have gone out for an after-dinner walk if it wasn't raining, and you could have enjoyed that. But then the cold front came through, the wind shifted from the south to the west, and look at this, temperature dropped 8 degrees in 1 hour, and it's now all the way down to 44 degrees. So it's going to be a process through the course of the night. We are going to see these temperatures just continuing to drop, and in fact, we'll be in the 30s by tomorrow morning. So basically, this cold front came through tonight, and our button is not working here. You know, we had some problems with that button earlier. You know, technology is great, and now it's working. Go figure. Technology is great until it isn't. Anyhow, behind the cold front's off to our east. We have this last batch of rain that's yet to come through. Once that comes through, it's going to be dry for the kids at the morning bus stop. A little breezy, but dry. Looks like 30s there, but not much warmer in the afternoon and still breezy. All right, we'll be back to talk more about the forecast through the upcoming weekend in just a few, guys.
Hey, Paul, thank you. It's been 3 weeks since 18-year-old Brendan Santo went missing from Michigan State University.
That, coupled with post-MSU U of M game violence, had the university holding a town hall to talk safety concerns on and off campus. Mara McDonald at the Student Union tonight. Mara, the university addressed a specific issue around the Santo case.
That's right, specifically why the camera at Yakeley Hall wasn't working the night Santo disappeared. Video that really could have proved useful here.
Brendan Santo went to MSU to hang out with friends the weekend of the MSU U of M game. The 18-year-old is a freshman at Grand Valley who has not been seen since October 29th and was last seen leaving Yakeley Hall just before midnight. The camera at Yakeley wasn't working. Tonight, the university addressed why that was.
This summer, we were notified that a component in the camera, a computer chip, was made by a company, international company, that was on the ban list by the federal government. And so we had to remove those chips.
On the heels of Brendan's disappearance, MSU has ordered 300 new cameras to be installed on campus.
We are transitioning to a centralized management function that will reside with police and public safety with that. And what that will allow us to do, in addition to replacing older equipment, it will also allow us to make upgrades.
That helps in the future. In the here and now, police are asking everybody to keep their eyes open and are showing pictures of things the Rochester Hills teenager had on him the night he disappeared, including this gold cross, his iPhone case, keys, and these Converse shoes. Both law enforcement and civilian searches have been done, and still nothing.
Tonight, the reward in this case has been up to $20,000 for information that leads to the recovery of Brendan Santo. We're on the campus of MSU. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. President Biden got an up-close look at General Motors' new electric vehicle plant today, while also getting a chance to drive the new electric Hummer. President's visit to Detroit comes just days after he signed the $1 trillion infrastructure bill into law. That package includes $7.5 billion to build a nationwide network of plug-in electric vehicle chargers. He says his plan is a way to compete with China's stronghold on the electric vehicle market and boost domestic supply chains.
We're going to be building again. We're going to be moving again. And folks, when you see these projects starting in your hometowns, I want you to feel the way I feel, pride in what we can do when we're together as the United States of America.
Interesting moment during the president's speech. He thanked Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib, who notably did not vote for the infrastructure bill. But tonight, CNN reporting the Congresswoman did not fly on Air Force One today, that invitations were only extended to members of Congress who voted for the bill.
A popular downtown restaurant will be closed the next few days after a manager tests positive for COVID. Wright & Company announced the closure on Facebook, saying it will be closed through the weekend out of an abundance of caution. They will also have their staff tested before reopening next week.
The jury in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial ended their second day of deliberations without reaching a verdict. During today's deliberations, the jury did have questions about rewatching video. Attorneys for Rittenhouse also asked the judge to declare a mistrial, saying they had received a poor copy of key video from prosecutors. The judge has not ruled on that request, so the deliberations are scheduled to resume tomorrow morning.
Still ahead, another twist in the ongoing medical marijuana drama in Pontiac.
What a city attorney is saying about the outgoing mayor appointing herself to the city's marijuana commission.
A vandal with a score to settle spray paints a parked SUV, only it was the wrong car.
But first, she says her husband died a hero.
One of the last things she remembers is just being hugged really tight by Dad.
Her daughter somehow survived that plane crash up on Beaver Island, and now she's speaking about the last moments of her husband's life.